Just gonna. Eh, today's kind of a relaxing one. Just gonna, listen to some music, chat with people in the chat room, and you know, mine some mine some planets. Nothing big, but that's a necessary part of the game. Let me just quickly double check all this. Hmm. Testing. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's much better. Hmm. Yeah, just keeping myself well stocked with all of these going on here. Okay, I don't need more of those just yet. If I'm doing 3 per, this should be fine. I don't really know why I chose 3, but oh no. There we go. You to you. You to you. That's fine. Sweet. I mean, this looks a little janky, but if it's ugly but works, if it's stupid but works, it's not stupid. That's the real saying. What I say is, if it's ugly but works, it's still ugly. And I am in the voice channel for anyone who has the Discord link. One more.
I can make this work. There's 3. And yeah, I'm not going to be able to cover everything with this, with the wind turbines. I know that. There we go. Assad. Looking better, looking better. Third of the way there. More than a third of the way there. Then again, that is including 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4. Before that fills up, let's do that. Ah, man. It's hard to tell what what's a vein and what's not on this planet with copper. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention. So last stream, there was some mention about 2 different mods to be using. Pump Anywhere and Build and Mine and Planet Miner. And I did check them out. I read through their descriptions and such, and I am not going to be using them. They just come across as entirely cheaty. Cheated McCheaterson. Uh, Mostly because, okay, so this one and this one can be joined. The Pump Anywhere is, it makes sense because it's almost entirely like pretending like you're drilling down into the aquifer. However, it's also, um, I don't know, man. Oh, that's one of the ones I wanted to join. We'll see. Um, and I think if the Planet Miner one was gonna be in use, then I might have gone for the Pump Anywhere. But the problem is if they break, and they very well, and they easily could, because it's a mod, and those are basically at the whims of whatever issues are currently ongoing with there we go. So yeah, that's 8 veins going in there. Um, you know, a single update might disable it, and that would cripple my entire setup. And the Planet Miner one just seemed entirely cheaty. Cheaty McCheaterson. It's best as I could tell. It makes it so that you can place these miners anywhere on the planet, regardless of vein coverage or anything like that. And what you can then set it to just generate whatever resource is on the planet. I don't think it matters. So how many veins are on the planet? Um, the documentation wasn't too specific, and like it just spits out a belt. Whatever belt is there, it fills the belt, and that is entirely cheating. Cheating Cheaterson, home of the Cheatersons, from Cheaterville. Then these four shall come over here, across to here, and join up over there. Yes. Alright. So yeah, that is right there. Still that. That's fine. Nice and wonderful and good. Aw, that's asking too much. So, kind of a hilarious thing that's been happening with Twitch and their eternal fight against the evil of music piracy. Oh no. Then again, I'm not a musical artist, and I'm sure that my opinion would probably get it makes sense. What are you talking about? Whatever. What are you talking about saying? Is that my videos keep getting flagged for some meditation music guy, and I'm just like, that's not in the game anywhere. But I gave it a listen. It's easy listening. It's all right. So I mean, it would make sense if it were in the game, because this is a very zen game to play. It's just that music's not in here. it's interesting seeing the what's necessary to appeal those things. And the problem is that if it gets misflagged as a copyright strike, I'm in danger of losing the channel and everything I've done. And that's no good, man. I know people who have lost their entire channel, you know, all of it. Then again, that was YouTube, I think. But, you know, that's because they had just straight up clips of TV shows and with no commentary and no additional input. And it's just like, what did you expect? Here, let's do this. I need to find the miner I just deprived. There we go. Hello. How are you? How are your parents? Oh, miner. I know, I'm so clever. That's the thing, like, you know, I've been, in my fiction writing, I realized, man, if I read some of these things, you know, in something I was reviewing, I would just think, oh, you think you're terribly clever, don't you? And it's just like, you know, stuff I would hate the writer for. And, I don't know. But yeah, spread it around so that we eventually have 40,000. Yes, yes. Wasn't there a wasn't there a genre called acid punk or something? Why am I thinking of that? I don't know. I'm sure the music would seem pretty basic now. Oh, you think you're so clever? I don't really have I don't really have a goal here for how much I want to have being pulled up, except for the acid. That I want to be like 20,000 a minute, just from this planet. And so yeah, 20 vessels worth a minute. So if I have here this being done at 8 every, what will that be? 13 and a third seconds, because those are Mark 1 assemblers. Here. That would be 180 divided by 40. Yeah, that's 36 warpers a minute. That's fine. Okay, so I'm off by a factor of 4, sue me. Right, because I have 4 assemblers. Yeah, that's more than enough. We're fine. Keep this. Here, what is... Okay, no. What is going on here? Ingot, no, nope, nope. These are all the things I was watching previously. Excellent. Let's take a look at all the things I'm pulling up here. So far, that is all of this. Local planet. Yeah, right. Yeah, I need to boom, boom, and no. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Sorry, funny meme someone randomly sent me. If you piss off your friend who has multiple romantic partners, you'll have to face there, and then it has a picture of the Pokemon Poliwrath. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Great. Damn it. Where in the balls, where in the utter balls of it all, can you get 12 at a time? And how is that achievement going to work if the advanced mining machine has a larger cone? I really hope it doesn't. I hope it does something different rather than just, here's a, larger one or faster one. Maybe faster, Well, I don't know. I really want it for it to somehow make placing them, setting up the mining to be easier, not necessarily, more efficient. Wow, I did not know my dog made that sound. Oh, I don't have any more. That'd be a good reason not to be able to place any. I don't need any. Damn it. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10. Good enough. And there's another 12. Not a great 12, but 12. And we'll somehow combine all of these into a handful of stations. Alright. Managed to mute the mic for that one. Now that I finished hacking up a lung. Don't worry, it's not COVID. My Dunning-Kruger brand at-home COVID test told me so. Really? Okay. Need to be special there. So what are we looking at here? Oh, that's more over here. Let's do it. Does this make sense? Yes. Why? I said so. It really is a misnomer to call it a water pump when it can pump anything. Any fluid. It should just be pump. Ah, that's so dark. Alright. Anything. No. And over here must be too shallow. No? Okay. Anything? Any blue. Any blue. Going once, going twice, sold. And we're done. Alright, 45 and 49. Alright, so that's 16, 17. Yeah, 16 lines of acid. 61. So 5 lines. So, yeah, 5 stations. Should be fun. Alright. Let's just do 1. Alright, so since this one's closest, boom, done. Let's deal with this one first. Yeah, we have 0 capability. 0 room for any wasted stations. So, you need to be there. So yeah. Is it one of these that's going to be combined? Ooh, yes, these two. Go away. Alright. Alrighty. Let's actually... there. Space these out a bit more. Actually, here. What is it? Iron, copper, titanium, and acid. Ooh, we're gonna need to specialize. All right. You. All right. So we won't. So I won't place them just yet. All right. There. And then I was doing two more. All right. So let's see what this gets us. All right. And we'll just try to minimize everything here. All right. So everything is apparently gonna have. It should be iron and. Hmm. It should be iron and sulfuric acid that's everywhere. So let's do this. 12. So let's do, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. There we go. There's 3 and 3. One. Two. Hugging closely there. And 3. Now this one's going to be on the outside. So like that. Now 1, 2, and 2 here. Ooh, someone's in trouble. Ah!
It would help if I untied them.
That would be a help for him. Craziness in this house. Sheer craziness. Haha. Hello, Dr. Frog. Welcome back. We have a channel regular, it seems. Hey, everyone, you can relax now. The Doctor Parties, Dr. Frog is in the house. The Doctor Parties with the epic party guy. How can this go wrong? Let's find the ways. Alright, so the iron is assigned. Now, so we have 3 there, 3 here. Go. And a 1. A 2. A 3. Crunch. 3. Alright, that's enough of that. Alright. Dr. Frog says back to whisper mode. I mean, man, my headset mic has just been hit or miss. Tell me if this is better, because when I'm looking at OBS here on my end, I'm seeing pretty good audio levels coming out, but I don't know. Yeah, you tell me if this is better, Frog. Frog with the PH, because he's a doctor with the PhD. I don't know. What else is there? What else is there? Here we go. Alright. You? Let's just say it's good I'm in a quiet room. Ugh, that's annoying. How's this a little better? I mean, now it's bouncing into the yellow zone, into uh I just don't want to blow anyone's ears out. Because I have the game sound intentionally pretty low. Okay, yeah, hey, that's great. Uh, Doe. Alright. There we go. Hello, hello, Darla Rosa. Welcome to the stream. So nice to have my channel regulars here. Yeah, you don't need to go there. Alright, what's this hooked up with? This is iron in the back there. Titanium. Copper. And sulfuric acid. Okay. And what's this currently hooked up to? There needs to have alright. Dolorosa says currently awaiting cake. Oh, now there's a tease. What kind of cake? And how's it being served? I don't know. But yes, cake is a lovely thing to be awaiting. We have... Is that all of the, Yeah, because... So the titanium is... fulfilled. The iron is fulfilled. The copper is fulfilled. Let's see. Iron. It does not have titanium. Copper, so it will also have silicon and sulfuric acid. And here, this will have mostly silicon and sulfuric acid. Alright, let's see. Which ones on here are ready? 1, 2, 3. So let's get the 3 on the... And yes, you are right there waiting to go. Yellow cake with chocolate icing. My mom decided to treat me. Aww, that's so nice. Go, Mom. Now, don't hate me for this, but I'm more of a fan of carrot cake. I'm more of a pie guy myself. Shoe fly pie, of course. Can't go wrong with a good shoe fly pie. That is definitely for sure. Right. So again, we have 10 here to go between 1, 2, 2. Yeesh, that's poor planning. Hmm. Cobbler, Dolorosa says they're a cobbler girl. Of course, cream pie is a favorite. I'm not being dirty either. That's for cereal. If you, as you say, that's the voice of someone who doesn't believe. I'm not really voicing a. I'm not really giving any more input to that. None's needed. None is needed. Yeah, no worries about that. But no, I haven't tried my hand at cooking pies at all. Mostly been working on popovers, because that is a favored recipe of the spousal unit. You two had popovers, just nice. It's a really simple recipe. You know, you pop them in, and popovers are just small hand pies. Well, there's no filling. No filling to complicate things. But yeah, they're shaped kind of like that. want that one to be sulfuric acid. Otherwise, this one's full up. Alright. Yeah, and it's 334 as just like the simulations. Alright, so... I think I've never consumed it. I'll have to make them. I'll make them next time you're over. Yeah, it's, let me... I actually saved the recipe because it's requested. You know, whenever it's requested, I want to be able to bang it out. Da-da-da. Not in there. Oh. Right, I saved it as critical. Did I? Grumble. There we go. Yeah, it's... Oh yeah, it's milk, flour, salt, and eggs. That's it. Those are like hollow muffins you can fill... Yes! Yeah, they really fluff up inside, and they have a huge... a large void in the middle because it literally comes up and pops over the pan. And yeah, you can fill it with jam and marmalade and any kind of sweetened thing like that. We typically just do butter because again, it's simple. Like us, ha 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 ha. No, popovers. Well, if that's what you have to say on the matter. We'll chime in from the peanut gallery here. Alright, do we really have that many? Okay. Well, wait a minute. I'm not done with silicon. 3 there, 3 there, 4 there. Yes, I am done with silicon. They are tasty. They are surprisingly tasty for just 4 ingredients and no, like, sweeteners. Alright, where the frick is this going? Hey, beer's just 4 ingredients also. Look how good that is. I'm not a beer guy. not a beer guy, strangely enough. Um, I'm very dessert basic. Cakes, cookies, cobblers. I do tarts. That's about as fancy as I get. I mean, everything with sugar would be basic technically, but ha 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 ha. You frickin' nerd, lol. That's me. That is me all over. So, crap, where's this one going? This one full up? Yes. So this one. Aha, 3 on the inside. It wouldn't be if it wasn't. Yeah. Yeah. Dollar Rosa, the beer appreciator. All right, all right. And yes, if it wasn't for nerds, we wouldn't have DSP, and we wouldn't be playing DSP if we weren't nerds. A cool nerd, Dolorosa. Really? You think that? That's what you think? Is that really what you're going with? Nah, you're cool enough to hang with us. It's okay. I give you permission. There. Right now, what I'm doing at the moment is just getting things to produce a little bit, just a brief squirt, so that they mark all the places that they're putting things into. And that one I think I'll actually keep. So that... Don't worry. Nerds rule the world. Okay, so this one's good. This one has 3 more. Three more. And 3 more. Alright. So this one's good now. Here we need 3 more. Excellent. Now everything comes up faster. Okay, so we've done that one. Done that one. Done that one. It's weird that I hit the ones down here first. Whatever. Lord, Dr. Frog says, Lord, I can't wait for Homeworld 3, so good looking. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Are you also part of the, basically the Kickstarter, of course I'm blanking on what it's called now. The actual, crowdfunding platform it's on. Not GOG, not Kick, not, oh, it's something. Fig, that's it. Yeah. But yeah, I've been keeping up on the updates through Fig on Homeworld 3. I haven't been part of any of the betas, but the uh, the gameplay trailer, the art in it, oh man, it just looks amazing. All right, let me finish fucking around with mucking about. Dr. Frog says, no, I live on Social Security. $8.40 a month. I can't afford that yet. I have my penny chart collecting those, so I should have enough when it releases. No problem. No problem on that. The joys of pet ownership, right? Sorry, just had,
No. No. Back. Back.
uh, sorry about that. Had to mute to discuss some issues happening with the pup. But everything's fine now. Yeah. The Homeworld games have a dedicated fan base. Heard good things about the game. Yeah, it's I mean, I'm kind of part of that fan base. I've played. I mean, Homeworld 1, Homeworld 2, the remastered editions, Homeworld Cataclysm, and Sands of Karak. I forget if there are others. But no, I mean, it's, from what I understand, one of the first intuitively, 3D space simulation with intuitive controls. Yeah. I mean, I might actually reach out to them now that I'm actually like thinking about it and see if they're all right with me like being part of the, streaming the launch or something. I don't know. I don't know what I can do now as how to use this how to use this platform. I don't know, man. Oh, did not mean that. Dang it. Alright. Okay, thanks. So yes. But no, it's wonder. I mean, the fact that the um, soundtrack is, multiply award winning also tells you the skill that went into the game. Because they did not need to. Yeah, they did not need to go so hard. Darla says, so it varies. You can draft some emails and just see what happens, like any other business. Never know unless you try. Very true. Very true. And, I think I'm going to do that. Just see what I can, throw things out into the wind. See what comes back and smacks me in the face. Because as you can tell, I am an actual, like, I don't want to say like a true fan, but no, I am an avid fan of the Homeworld series. Okay, so they're all getting some. That's good. I just listened to the first release track for Homeworld 3, and it's good. That's fantastic. I have not heard it yet, so... That'll just have to be an extra treat for me at some point. Why am I, lacing it this way? 'Cause I wanna. You should play the Homeward 1 soundtrack for this stream. I would love to if I could in any way possibly get the rights to it. That would be absolutely amazing. I don't even know who to reach out to about that. I don't know. I really love the fact that their art on use is so similar to the original, makes it a very cohesive experience. Yes, they are absolutely being marvelous people when it comes to cohesiveness for the fans. I don't think it's DRM. You don't? Ooh. Ugh, I don't know. See, this is part of my problem with just slapping OBS onto my computer and just saying, "Hi, world." I don't know how to check DRM. All right, Google Gadget Google is the Homeworld soundtrack. Hello. I mean, getting it on. Okay, there's a difference between DRM and copyright. Um, DRM means you have to have a persistent connection, and they can externally, um, they can externally shut it down. Uh, but yeah, copyright means who can copy it. So, all right, we are at 12,000 per minute of the sulfuric acid. And that's like the big thing I wanted to really just pump from this whole thing. You don't have to really worry about it though unless you get a lot more viewers. Gee, thanks. Yeah. Though actually, I was commenting on this earlier. There's an interesting little little weirdness going on around Twitch automatically checking my where they think I'm. Their algorithm thinks that some of the Dyson Sphere soundtrack is this meditation music from someone, and it keeps muting that section of the recording. And I don't know, and I keep I keep appealing it, but it's getting old, man. And I mean, if the programmers did some funky things with audio, I'm not a part of that. Yeah, the copyright software is only so smart. Yeah, I get that. But yeah, I keep filing the appeals. That's all I can really do. Then again, I think most of the issue is, they just let it time out because Twitch has 2 weeks of lifespan for any of their videos, except for highlights, which is why I've been going through and just setting the entire broadcast as a highlight. So that I can use Twitch instead of trying to build up a library on YouTube. I don't want to have to get involved with YouTube right now. I am not big enough to warrant that. But yeah, I mean, Darla, I kind of sort of just remembered that you are actually a mod for someone else's stream. Of course, I still haven't checked out his stream. My apologies on that. And I'm only apologizing because I told you I would do it. No worries there. Thank you. Thank you, dear. So 11 there, 11 there. Well, just 'cause it's right here. Excellent. Faster drones is always happier. So the streamer I mod for sort of picks and chooses what goes on his YouTube. Some games devs are a lot easier to upload gameplay, of others less so. I mean, who would be the copyright owner? Yeah, copyright shit is just annoying. Understandable in some ways, but annoying. Agreed. Totally agreed, Della Rosa. But again, I'm sure I would have a far different opinion of it if I was like trying to make a living off of it. I do wonder if there's a central place to check where the, who owns the copyright. There really needs to be, I mean, like, songs are pretty much the original NFTs. Actually, I should make sure how many I'm doing here. Yeah, this is the last one. Or, I could just ask the dev team of Homeworld 3. I'm sure they would know. They would have to know. So, 3, 3, 3, 3, we're good. 3, 3, 3, 3, we're good. How many? Oh! That's not bad at all. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's all. They're 3 each. I don't know why I thought only one would be bumping up to 4. Alright, whatever. I also don't know why my housemate is trying to teach my elder dog to, speak on command. He's an old man. He doesn't need to do tricks. Oh, hooray, the spousal unit is home. Hello, wife.
I love you.
Huh. Love you too. Streaming at the moment.
Fine.
You.
I mean, don't your viewers want to know I just got home?
I already told him.
Oh.
Why? Do you want to do your big debut?
No.
I didn't think so. Generally camera shy. It's alright. I love her anyway. Love them anyway. There we go. There. And there. Whoa. Haha. Alright. But yeah, no. Homeworld 1 would be like the perfect soundtrack for this, for Dyson Sphere, especially the space scenes. I am so surprised with myself that I didn't see that before.
So, basically, she has to finish that. For backfill,
Hmm. But yeah, with the software they use, I kind of need to just make sure that you know, more or less keep my nose clean, relatively. Oh, now this is a interesting. This is an interesting debate right here. Do I prioritize? Do I go with the mines for these, or the pumps for these? I don't understand this. Like, just one square away, need foundation support, need liquid sources, need foundation support, need liquid sources. Which one is it? Frog says, I'm sure the algorithm won't be able to make the distinction between mismatched video game soundtracks. It'll see you streaming a video game and it will hear video game soundtracks. That's not how it does it. Maybe. Grumble. I don't know. It just catches a soundtrack. You're really going to town with this planet's resources. Yeah, that's the entire point of coming here. Um, this is this is a mining planet. This is just rip everything up. Um, rip and tear. Yeah. It's huge. That means it has huge veins. um, but yeah, I'm here to um just mine out, put mines around every single vein, and like right over here or something, because I don't really care about this copper. Um, Bang on some titanium alloy right here, because that's a iron facility right here, steel facility right here, titanium smelting right here, and then titanium alloy right here. Boom, done. Boom, done. And actually, I can get this started here. Do I really care about that? A little bit of coal. And not really. Do I also need to close it off? Also, no. So let's do this. Almost like you're exploiting it to build a massive mega structure. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's this program or something I was thinking of taking, being a part of. I'd like to talk to you about the Dyson Sphere initiative. Sorry, I can't do a. Holy. Yeah, I can't do a Nick Fury voice. Ooh, I can do 2 of them. Damn. I should, if at all possible. Alright. Gracious Warp Drones. Warp Drone would be a great Drag King name. I need to pitch that to a friend. And by warp drones, do you mean the drones to spread warpers around? Because, yeah, I've got a mod that'll auto set the yeah, no, that doesn't work. That'll auto set the station settings, like with slots and such. And yeah, it always sets the last one to be this, in this way. No, the speed of your drone flock. Oh, okay, I see. I mean, that's just this. That's just, you know, top level tech research. So that's hilarious that I have the throughput for that. And of course, what does this do? Good. Alright. Bye-bye coal. Oh no. Not enough vessels. What? I cannot have placed 21. Okay, maybe. I had a lot of vessels. And it was 11, not 21. Okay, that's enough. There. Yes, you will only be pulling from local. Why? Because I know I'm gonna have enough throughput for another outpost of this, and 3 of these means 1 of these. What? That can't be right. Oh, you mean these drones, these construction drones, not the logistics vessels. Except I think I did things wrong here. I might have fucked this up. Man, I'm getting a bad case of drone envy. Oof. I don't. I mean, they have a pill for that nowadays. Here. I think I know what happened. This is supposed to go to there. Yeah, because 1, 2, 3 is 1 output. 1, 2, 3 is 1 output. Yeah. That's 90. Because it's 3 to 1 in 3. Meaning 3 lines in for every line out. And 3 times 30. Smelters. I haven't got room for more pills. Fair enough. Ah, damn it. There we go. Will override existing file. Good. There. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There we go. I don't know. What are you singing?
I'm not singing anything.
That sounds like a personal failing. Yeah, there we go. Like, why is this not filling up? What do you two think? Should I clear out right here of wind turbines and put in another iron smelter? Because I know I'm gonna be getting enough mining to account for all of that. Hmm? Ah, the great demon grid crunch. More ferium is always a good thing. Agreed. What's long-term useful? Well, I mean, overall, um, overall, I'm gonna need everything. Except stone. This, theoretical consumption is gonna drop when I take the, sulfuric acid off of the, out of the oil supply chain and just go strictly to this. Because we're already, as soon as I hook this up, we'll be over 10 belts of sulfuric acid at some point. And I'm sure that I can find another ocean like this one right here to drop a handful of pumps on and get it over the 20,000 mark I said. Yeah, because each pump is doing over, what is it now, 75, 80? Not that one. There we go. 80, yeah. And that's just going to go up by 5 a minute every single time I research this. So, which I think is just fantastic. Alright, so yeah, that's a puddle. I know that's just a puddle. But maybe, possibly, if I can get one in there. I don't want the pump anywhere mod. I don't. I did talk about this at the beginning of the stream. I checked it out, and yeah, I understand that it simulates, the very real and very logical thing of drilling down to the aquifer, um, or the sulfuric acidifer, I don't know, the underground oceans. Yeah, I don't need a mod to pump anywhere, huh? Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, you already do.
But so my thinking with that is, if the game updates with the big game update coming in on the 20th, I don't want a single update to break all of the mods. And if I have mods that put in a new building, or change up the design plan like Pump Anywhere would, then I don't want to lose everything, Well, this looks nice and dense. Could it be? Could it be a 12er? No, I don't think so. No. Okay, fine. Good point. Wait, big game update. Yeah, they call it Icarus Evolution or something. It involves the things that they teased slash revealed. I say teased because they didn't explain what everything would entail. But January 20th, 2022, Central China time. I don't know if they mean start of business day. I don't know if they mean midnight, whatever. They're dropping a big game update, which includes Dyson Sphere blueprints. So I've already gotten rid of my mod to do that, because I've bone to pick with it anyway. Data optimization to make the game run better, but also an advanced mining machine, a new machine called a proliferator, and mecha customization. So we might be able to get non-human shaped Icaruses. Icaruses or Icari? I don't know. So now I just, that plus the combat mod plus that plus the combat mod plus what else was I about to say? Just whatever. Just makes me think planetary annihilation. What is this? So if I do 4 each, that's 15. That's 49. I'm sure I can join 2 of those, so that would be 4. One, two, 3, 4. All right. 443 for sulfur lines. Do, and I need more belts. Now see, this is a problem. This right here is something I was hoping wouldn't happen. Oh no. Because these can't drain. Oh, bugger. Okay, that's an emergency problem. Oh, it is on there. Yeah, I'm looking for my facility that was making those. I've never before wanted Mark II storage units. Ooh, launcher total 30,000 small carrier rockets. Excellent. My mother called Halos Manolos just now, and I can't stop laughing. I'm not. Voice low again. Is this better? Testing. Is this better? Alright. I'm getting the audio levels back in the yellow. So, I'm not understanding Darla Rosa about Halos Manolos. Okay. Okay, care to explain Halos Manolos? Oh. Still don't get it. The music is good for when you're in a wine mob vacation dad mood. Alright, I feel you. I feel you with that. Ah, damn it. No, I should have started from the other side. Oh, hello, Subtle Lotus. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Glad to hear. What type of planet am I on? Uh, this is a arid desert planet, but there's a lot of foundation here. So, looks like Dune. Well, you're not wrong. Realized I should just probably put it in here directly. Oh, damn, it's almost like I planned this. Spoilers, I didn't. That was a mistake. That might be a mistake. That is. No tremors in this game, though, right? Correct. There are no. None of those. Alright, fine. I'll just do this manually. I mean, they are making a combat mod. Not a combat mod, a combat aspect to this game. They're expanding the game. And it would be pretty remiss if there wasn't a ground component. Ah, damn it. Alright. kind of like stringing the lights for a Christmas tree, I guess. I don't know. What do I know about Christmas decorations?
Did you?
Gee, thanks, hon.
Anytime.
Oh, Lord. Alright, so it takes, at full power, what is it, like 6 seconds? Yeah, accumulated 270 megajoules. Yeah. At full power, it takes 6 seconds per accumulator to charge them. And just so that we can make sure we're not having that be the bottleneck, that means a maximum of 30 times 6, which is 180 of these energy exchangers per output belt. So there. 56. More than fine. Honestly, could have just been one of these and, just have it go around. But okay. Where are the fusion plants? Because let's crank this beast up. Right. Here's a novel idea. Let's try the one I haven't tried yet. Oh, is the wine and the cake kicking in, Darla Rosa? Taking you a little out of it? Speaking of which, you need... Yeah, that was delicious. Because while I'm not really much of a beer appreciator, a nice sweet wine can definitely make any movie much, much better. had some leftover plum wine the other day. It was delicious. Yes. It really is. It's sweet without being like drinking sugar. Indeed. Yes. Yes. See, unfortunately, I need to triple this amount to get that up to maximum, I think. Because that's the thing I should have checked first. I don't think these are really needed. So let's just do it to get everything filled, and then I can downgrade it. Because, yeah, so at 100% power load, so at 100% power load, it's draining 600 megajoules at a rate of 15 megawatts. That means that each fuel rod takes 40 seconds. You know, sustains it for 40 seconds. And we're able to move it at 3 a second. Ooh, that's different. Okay. So let's have this one be the bottleneck. So we're moving it at 1.5 a second. In that 40 seconds, you can move 60 items in that case. And that means that you can have 60 of these power plants in tandem at once. So this being 50 is fine. And now that we have everything filled up, I can bring them all back down to Mark II. See, I'm not sure I've had a good elderberry anything, because the only thing I've had is elderberry, Angry Orchard, and that was a very light flavor. That was very mild. I did not like it.
Did you have the Madeworks?
Yeah, couldn't taste that either.
Okay, I like it.
That's fine. Ooh, I love it. Alrighty, so I am gonna keep that assembly factory well and truly empty. Ah. Aren't there 25 letters? Alright. So, there's that little crisis avoided. And see, so now I have 3.25 gigawatts to transport elsewhere. I should go back to Alright. There we go. Only 2 hours of flight time. Why is it going up? Oh, is it? I think it's rotating away. final frontier. These are the voyages of apparently someone who can't remember to get some solar sails going. That's what these are the voyages of. Though slight spoilers, subtle Lotus, they do have a Dyson sphere in next gen. Yes, that's a star. Specifically, that's the star of my home planet. And that should take. Wait a minute. got like I want to say six, doing 30 a minute. Take about 3 hours to finish those. But alright, I am gonna call it here pretty soon for the night. But I do want to finish up Zeta Piscium. Piscium? Piscium? Piscium. Zeta Piscium. Yeah, pretty much. Warp 9. Well, really, this is like Warp 2. I can upgrade it, though. Actually, that's one of the ones I'm doing now, yeah. Ba-boom. But yeah, as you can see, I've got a few things still to do. Yeah. Alright, let me get this done. There. Yeah, let's do this at 4 each. 30, and I'm sure there are at least 2 in there that I can combine. One to do. Dyson Sphere, a game of connect the dots. I mean, you're not wrong. It's also a lot of, oh, where's the bottleneck now? One, two, three, four. Oh my god. I am so out of it. Can't even click the most basic things. So 3222, for example. Well, I'm glad to hear you're making progress, Subtle Lotus. Okay, so 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Just 20. So there are 28 remaining. I feel like I must have miscounted. Okay. Yeah, 24. Whatever. Well, these two can be combined right there. And that's all I need. Alright. Oops. 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 3. God damn it. Nice. That is a wonderful achievement to end tonight's stream on. Icarus PhD. So Dr. Froggy, meet Dr. Icarus. Ah. well, to almost end the stream on. Not gonna be so pedantic with the wind turbines just yet, so that we can just get this going.
You have work in the morning, don't you?
Yeah. I do have work in the morning, Smokey.
When you have time, I need help with legalese.
Sure.
Arthur, you voting?
See, I could do the same thing as this with the copper. Have two of them going. I mean, I'm not sure about the... I should not try to max out the power usage on here, because I haven't even gotten the... I haven't even gotten the titanium alloy going. Titanium alloy here. Right, titanium smelting and that. Okay. That would be hilarious. Let's get a vertical in there. Yeah, where is titanium? Titanium's here. Here. I know I've hooked it up a couple places here. I mean... you know, a little bit of a bottleneck there. But that's okay. Even if it is a little low, it's still more than the steel. Even if it is a little low, it's still more than the steel, and the steel and the titanium ingots would have to be 1-to-1. So actually, 5,400 divided by 7,200, I want to say. What was it? Yes. Yeah, that's a 3/4 ratio. That times there. So really I only need to get this titanium up to 10,800, which is 3/4 of this, for it to be enough for the titanium ingot production. But that's very doable because of 1 and 2 and 3 full patches not yet tapped. Yeah. So with that, I have full confidence that I'll be able to get that nice and lovely, nice and done, nice and good to go. Do I have a? I do not have a titanium steel blueprint. So next stream will feature designing that. Hooray! Fuck you, Stone. There we go. Space Invaders! Okay. That's also another awesome achievement to end the stream on. Because, fuck it, I am a Space Invader. So, I'm an old man and it's getting late and I work in the morning, so I just got another achievement. So, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. And until next time, keep on partying.